back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name is Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make my delicious slow cooker chicken, Parma ham and bean pasta soup. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my delicious slow cooker chicken, Parma ham and bean pasta soup. So this recipe is really easy and it uses a slow cooker, which I love. I love my slow cooker. It's an absolute godsend. When I put all of the ingredients in here, as I think I've said before in previous videos, it feels like the fairies have come and cooked my dinner. So I'm going to throw everything into the slow cooker today and I'm just going to let it cook away all day. So the ingredients I have for this recipe are 1 carrot that I have simply peeled and cut into quarters. You can slice these if you want to. You can cut this as chunky or as not so chunky as you want. And then I've also got 1 courgette that I've peeled and again just cut into chunks. And then I've peeled, sliced and diced 1 onion. And then here I have 1 pepper that I've just simply taken the top off, removed the core and the stalk and then just sliced the flesh. And then I have 2 cloves of garlic that I removed the skin from and I just sliced as well. So now I'm just going to put these into my slow cooker pot like so. So I'm just going to pour everything in. And then to that I'm going to add the chicken and the Parma ham. So I have about 500 grams of chicken, so this recipe serves 4 people. So if you wanted to make more then you could. This is a great recipe to store in the freezer. What I would suggest though is that if you are storing it in the freezer, you don't cook the pasta. Maybe you cook the pasta, you defrost it and then cook the pasta. So if you wanted to double up on these ingredients then you could. So as I said, I've got 500 grams of chicken. So I'm going to be having the leftovers of this tomorrow as well, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then I have about 8 slices of Parma ham that I've just roughly chopped up. They don't have to be perfectly chopped. They will mix in and it will all break up in the soup once you've cooked it as well. And then to that I'm going to add some beans. So I've got some cannellini beans here and I do like to use dried beans when I'm cooking. So I've used about 200 grams of cannellini beans, which I would say is probably about a tin of, if you're buying the canned or the tinned version, then it's probably about a tin will do, I would say. So I'm going to add my cannellini beans in now as well. So I'm just going to add those to the pot. And then I've got about a litre of chicken stock here that I'm just going to pour over the top, like so. And then to that I'm going to add some tamari. Now tamari is fermented soya sauce, so it's fermented for longer. And it makes it gluten free. If you haven't got tamari, you can always use soya sauce. And I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of that in. And then to that I'm going to add some oregano or oregano if you live in this country. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of oregano or oregano. I'm going to say it all different ways now. And then I'm going to add some bay leaves in as well. So you can buy these in the supermarket. I'm quite lucky, I have these growing in the back garden. So I'm just going to add a couple of bay leaves in. And then I'm going to add a pinch of salt. I've just found some Parma ham. I'll just have to add that in. Sacrilege, can't leave that out. So I'm going to add a pinch or 2 of salt. And then a little bit of pepper as well. So salt and pepper to your taste. So if you like it a bit more salty and a bit more peppery than this, then please add it. And if you don't want it at all, then you don't have to add it. And now all I'm going to do is mix those ingredients round. And I've realised, to make it look neat and tidy in this scene, I've moved the slow cooker lid right to the other end of the island. So I'm just going to go and grab my slow cooker lid, like so. Ta-da! And I'm going to put the lid on. Everything is mixed round really well now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the slow cooker on to low for 8 hours. But if you wanted to cook it a bit quicker, you could put it on high for 3 to 4 hours. So as I said, I'm going to cook this on low for 7 to 8 hours. The pasta soup has been cooking away for probably about 5 to 6 hours now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the pasta. Now when you're cooking pasta soup in a slow cooker, you need to add the pasta in right at the end, because otherwise all of the liquid will be absorbed by the pasta, and it does take a little while for it to cook in here. It normally takes 1 to 2 hours, but if you have this on high, then it should only take about an hour to cook in here. And I've also got some green beans that I forgot to add in earlier as well. So I'm going to add those into my slow cooker pot too. And I'm just going to pop the lid back on. And I'm going to leave this to cook. And that is our dinner done. But I will try it and let you know how it tastes when it's done. The pasta has cooked, so I thought I'd just give this a little try to see how it tastes. It smells amazing, I have to say. So I'm just going to give this a try now. I'm going to try a bit of the pasta. The pasta didn't actually take as long as I thought it would to cook. It actually only took about an hour. I looked it up on the internet and it said 1 to 2 hours on a low heat and then 1 hour on a high. So I'm thinking it probably only took about an hour to cook, to be honest. But it does, as I said, smell really good. I'm going to try a bit of the chicken as well. I can't find any Parma ham at the moment, but I'm sure the taste of the Parma ham will be in the... Oh, that's delicious. Oh, I can taste the broth. I just tasted the broth. It was so nice. Mmm. Mmm. That is really good. That's yummy. The chicken is really juicy and tender. The pasta is really well cooked as well. It's slightly soft, but I don't mind slightly soft pasta. I know you're meant to have it al dente, but actually I quite like it slightly soft. And the broth was just so sweet. Oh, it was lovely. So that's our dinner this evening. That's how you make my delicious slow cooker chicken, Parma ham and bean pasta soup, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be having this for our dinner this evening, and it smells and tasted so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.